Hey everyone, Coach Nick, Coach Training with Friction, and we're here to do a rundown of today's workout. Up first, as always, your warm-up. We have 4 rounds. We're going to do 5 per side on a Russian step-up, 10 banded back extensions, and then 30 seconds in a handstand hold. So Coach Trina is going to demo this for us. Up first, that Russian step-up. One leg up, opposite arms in running position, opposite arms, and then take a step and switch your arms and drive that knee up nice and high. There we go. So we want to mimic that running form, so we do want that knee as high as we can get, as well as switching our arms. After that, we have a banded back extension. So for this one, you're going to take a band, you're going to step into it. Good, like so. And then we're just going to start at our neck and work down our spine as we curl the back. And then as we come back up, reverse that, stand nice and tall. If you're at home and don't have a band, you can just do this without a band. Still go through the motions. It'll still warm up your back, upper back, and shoulder area. And then a 30-second handstand hold. So guys, you can either kick up on a wall, you can do freestanding if you're comfortable with that. Big thing is we want to be nice and stacked, try to be straight up as we can. You can also do this on a box, so your feet on the box or a chair. And then you're going to walk it in so we're nice and stacked from our hands up to our hips. You can also do this from your knees as on the box. But you're going to go through that 4 times. After that, we have 2 rounds. We're going to do 5 per side on a kettlebell halo, followed by 10 Kang squats, and then finish it off with 5 per side on a kettlebell side bend. So with that halo, all you're going to do is grab onto the handles, and you're going to circle around your head. See how she keeps it nice and low, so it is actually going around your head. It is not above, it is around your face. So we do 5 in both directions, and then you have 10 Kang squats. So for a Kang squat, you're going to hold that kettlebell in front, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to hinge, so good morning, then swoop the hips down so you're in the bottom of a squat, and then reverse it. So back to your good morning and stand. Go ahead and hit 10 of those. Then you're going to put that dumbbell on the side hand, or kettlebell, and you're going to do 5 side bends. So she's going to go down as far as she can and then just come back up to neutral and then go ahead and hit the other side. If you're at home, you can do this with a dumbbell as well. You could also do this with a gallon jug of water. And then finally, guys, we have our mobility. So we have a minute per side Samson, and then we'll do child's pose left and right, and we'll finish it off with a minute in pancake. So we'll talk about what the flat back means. But up first, the Samson stretch. Nice, big, tall lunge. Push those hips forward and then stretch those arms overhead. Really helps out if you interlock your fingers. That way we get our hip flexors stretched as well as our shoulders. Do that on both sides. And then you have child's pose. So feet together, knees are apart. And then you're going to walk your arms over to that one side just like so. She's on her left. Spend a minute there and then a minute on your right as well. And then finally, guys, a pancake. So the way a pancake works is you're actually in a straddle position, so wide feet. But what we want you to do is actually like go down to the ground and try to get your chest to the ground with this one. So go as far as you possibly can in the middle, stretch your arms out even, really bend the back. So if you need to bend your knees just a little bit to really lay flat, that is okay as well. But you're going to hang out there for a minute. You do want that nice flat back though, that's what we were talking about, so no hunching. And then as far as the Metcon today, you have 4 rounds of 4 rounds of a 4-minute AM rap. So what that means is you actually have 4 4-minute AM raps. So for 4 minutes, you will do 15 box jumps, followed by 20 AKBs, and then a minute plank. Heights are normal heights, 24-20 on the box, and then 35-26 is the weight on kettlebell. So up first, that box jump. Go ahead. You want about 6 inches to a foot of gap between you and the box. You're going to load up with your arms, a little bit of a squat, jump all the way up, land, stand up tall. Perfect. There's your box jumps. After that, we'll go to our AKB. So for that AKB, we do want to be start nice and tall, bend forward, hinge, get that kettlebell rocking, and then you're going to bring that kettlebell all the way overhead. You can do the straight arm, otherwise a little bit of bend, but press out at the top with those. So you'll get all 20 of those in, and then we will go to a 1-minute plank. So for this one, we'll drop down. Arms are extended. You can go down to your forearms if need be, but we're looking for those shoulders stacked over our hands, and then cowl position. So think about pulling that rib cage down. Perfect. You have a 30-second rest in between rounds. So at the 4-minute mark, take a rest. At the 4:30 mark, you're right back on for 4 minutes, and you're going to start wherever you left off. So if you did 10 AKBs, you're going to do the second 10 of those, and then go right to that plank and keep cycling there. Again, you're going to go through that 4 times for 4 minutes. So it's going to end up being 16 minutes of work. Competitive and rec are going to be the same today as far as RX standards. Lifestyle, we'll do box step-ups instead of jumps, and your weights will drop to 26-18, and I want you to do a 30-second plank. Looking for consistency between rounds, so see if you can match your numbers each round. Rent today, 3 rounds, you have 50 banded bicep curls followed by 50 banded tricep extensions. So if you go ahead, take that band, step into it, you're going to keep the elbows locked into the side, and you're just going to curl up, tap the chest, come right back down to full extension. You've got 50 there, so stay with a lighter band. Try to do large sets. Then from there, take a step on the back of the band. You're going to bring it up overhead. You've got your hands locked in nice and close. And you're going to extend your arms, keeping the elbows locked in by the head the entire time. Perfect. If you don't have a band at home, guys, if you've got some kind of weight, you can do your bicep curls with a gallon jug of water, a dumbbell. You can also do overhead extensions with a gallon jug or a dumbbell. So those are great options there. Other than that, guys, that is it for the day. Go get after this one. We'll see you tomorrow.